people of this land how to defend themselves against those monsters. I can already see the seed in the eyes of those people.
You really think you can do it? Why not just give me control, and we can revel in the bloodbath together?
What?
It was a memory of me and a Cloud Knight, stranded on an unfamiliar planet. We crash-landed on a planet occupied by Borison. Just the two of us.
I can feel that it was a lonely war.
I'm alive. But all the young people in the village.
They died. They died for you. They died because of your big promises. Promising that I tasted their despair before death. They didn't see it coming. And neither will you.
We can't stay here. Let's move on to the next village.
Why? What's the point? You and your sorry excuse for an army have been fighting for over 3 decades, and you haven't won a single battle. What you're sowing is not resistance, but despair. This world is hopeless. It's completely infested with packs of Borison. You've seen their numbers, and you know their methods. And those commoners you've put your hopes in. They just kneel down and worship the monsters devouring their children and families, calling them their beastmasters. Beastmasters for their sake. But they turned on you because they were scared of the Borison taking revenge. You remember all that, right?
I do. I remember my first death. The Borison, but I also remember that if it weren't for a brave youngster who risked his neck to reattach my head and give me a proper burial, I would have disappeared completely. I remember everything the people did for me. They left food at the entrance of my cave, fixed my fur coat, and some even joined my resistance. The rest of the Xianzhou native's life is still terribly long, and there will be new youngsters who will stand beside me in battle. Time.
You said it was a lonely war. No. It wasn't a war filled with loneliness. So much despair that I don't want.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I'm returning to my homeland.
But what should we do with you gone? What if those wolf demons show up again?
They won't, my child. You've wiped out, but before I go, I need you to do one thing for me. Even though the wolf demons are gone, soon a demon will appear, donning golden branches and knowing only bloodshed. However, I'm entrusting you with this sword that's been with me in countless battles. Use the skills I've taught you over the years, and you'll surely defeat that, but that's not all. I need you to construct a stone monument for me. It must be large and sturdy enough to seal the remains of that demon forever. This is a debt you owe me, and you must fulfill it.
You lied to them.
Oh?
You promised that you'd give your body to me when you couldn't handle things anymore.
Well, This Xianzhou native's life has finally come to an end, my old friend. How about one last chance for revenge? Come and bid me farewell for the final time.
He had long since come to some understanding. I could sense it wasn't bloodlust, or anger, or fear.
They've learned how he left me there without ever looking back.
Thank you, my old friend. Heliobi can taste human emotion. How do my emotions taste?
A hint of bitter compassion and a touch of scalding courage. Your heart now, though, even though you can't hear me anymore, my old friend, I'll do everything I can.
So, this is the past of the Kalevalan people's Sword of Heroes?
No, I did not. I am a weapon, and I only became the countless monarchs of Kalevala saw me as a symbol of kingship endowed by nature. And they waged wars in order to possess me. I grew tired of their wicked intentions. I didn't want to kill for anyone anymore. So I returned to the stone monument where my master was buried. And since then, no one was able to remove me from it.
But you allowed Argenti to take you...
Because even after all this time, I still wanted my master to come home. During the sword gifting, my master had engraved his as a weapon. But once I fulfilled my mission, would I have the right to choose my own destiny like he did? So...
These thousands of years have naturally turned into memories of mine. I think I understand the beauty the knight was talking about.
I don't want to be a sword that brings death. My war ended long ago. The years spent as a tombstone were my finest.
I've told you everything about my experience with Master Guyan on Kalevala. And now, I'm sure that Miss Yun Li is as moved by the sword's flawless beauty as I was back then.
Even though I had heard the legends of this sword from the delegation, delving into its memories was still fascinating. Yun Li, I trust Guyin's experiences have changed your mind.
That's why Grandpa hid it from me. So I wouldn't make a hasty decision. I always thought a cursed sword infused with a heliobus would only bring rage and slaughter. I never thought someone could leave behind the desire to end war. My position was too extreme. Guyan is truly a sword of heroes. I'm sorry.
Now that we've proven Miss Yun Li's innocence and found the sword, should we now return it to the arsenal?
No. I'm still going to melt down this sword. heard your true desires, Guyen. I can sense that you're tired of being a sword. Constantly serving new masters and fighting battles you no longer want to be part of.
But being a sword is my destiny. I'm doomed to serve some master and fight battles endlessly. Can the wind choose to stop blowing? Can a cloud choose to stop drifting? No. It's the same for me. A creation.
That's not true, Guyen. That nameless swordmaster shaped his own destiny. So you can too.
I just can't picture my destiny being anything other than that of a sword.
Do you remember when you stood alone in front of the swordmaster's stone monument? People admired you because you carried the memories of the hero. You were no longer a sword. You were a
Later, as I became worn and weathered, the gentle wind would pass through the hollows of my body, creating melodic tones that echoed in the distant mountains. I became a musical instrument then.
Can a creation become what it wants to be? The answer is yes. I'll grant your wish, Guyen, and transform you into something different.
Something.
But this is the price for the war dance. If the Kalevalan delegation finds out... Please, say something, General Huayan.
Well, my granddaughter has always been stubborn. Are you really sure about this, Yunli?
What do you all think?
Fulfilling Master Guyen's wishes is the reason I came to the Xianzhou. With the Driller's blessing, you could turn Master Guyen into a plow. But as long as it fulfills his wish to end war, I support it fully.
Then, I'll leave it to you.
It's been an honor getting to know you like this.
The honor is mine. Thank you, Yunli.
Why the long face, my child? Are you feeling you were completely determined when melting down the sword? So,
Grandpa, I melted down the prize for the war dance. How are you going to explain this to the Lawfu?
oh, am I hearing right? This little girl is worried about her grandpa.
If only I'd talked to you from the beginning, Grandpa. Maybe things wouldn't have escalated like this. But at least Guyen got what it wanted. I have no regrets there.
When it comes to swords, So, are you planning to continue melting down the rest of Hongguang's sword?
Yeah. Guyen is unique. But the other cursed swords are still too dangerous for anyone to handle. But maybe I'll try to be more patient next time.
Be more patient. Well said. Remember what you learned today, because there will be many more situations in the future that will require you to...
Understood. But what...
Well, ever since you showed up at the ceremony, I had a hunch. So I prepared another sword as a backup plan. And don't worry, this... By the way, the ambassador from Kalevala and that knight went to Arum Alley. They're looking for a spot to honor the hero. Why don't we go take a look together?
Oh, General Huayan.
Well, my granddaughter.
I come from a long line of Kalevala monument keepers. For generations, my family has guarded the stone monument left behind by the nameless hero. Over the centuries ago, before leaving Kalevala,
That sounds good.
the hero had asked our ancestors. Well, the inscription is...
I have drifted far from my homeland, and should you feel compassion for me, kind traveler, please take a hand.
I apologize.
Welcome home.
Now,